You know what this is? Prince Pierre coming at y'all with another America's Game Show hit real motherfucking quick. Fuck Stephen A. Nigga. F Stephen A. Nigga. That's what Jaylen Brown, Celtics, Celtics great basketball player said, man. He went on the stream and said, fuck Stephen A, fuck Stephen B, fuck Stephen C. Hey, man, has been going down lately with Stephen A, man, this past month. You know, people have been talking down on him. You know, they tired of his bullshit. But you know, I know what I'm getting from Stephen A. We're gonna get everything we've been getting from him. Sometimes he buck dancing, sometimes he's shucking and jiving, sometimes he's standing on some Black Power shit. Stephen A. don't know what he wanna do. He don't. And this Jaylen Brown situation, man, it's a mixed bag, you know. Of course, you know, when you look at the grand scheme of things, the Celtics is all about winning NBA titles there, right? So they had a disappointing season when it came down to that. But I think Jaylen Brown was pretty much talking about his individual season, where everybody pronosticated him to be because of the torn Achilles that Jason Tatum suffered last playoff season in the 25 playoffs. You know, going up against the New York Knicks. And he was supposed to be out the whole year, the whole 25 and 26 season. You know, with a possibility he could show back up in the playoffs. But, you know, we see that he was a little bit ahead of schedule. He got to play the last little, I think, 15, 16 games of the regular season, and they went up 3-1 against the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, that injury-prone basketball organization with that bum named Embiid. And they was able to blow a 3-1 lead. So, you know, Stephen A. said, nah, man, that can't be the best season in your career. When in 24 you was the Eastern Conference MVP, and you was also the NBA Finals MVP, and you held up the Larry O'Brien Trophy in the 23-24 campaign, right? But Jaylen was saying, man, you know, far as what they thought they was going to be, and far as what people predicted them to be, he figured it was the best season that he had under the circumstances of the Jason Tatum injury. And then, you know, they did have a 3-1 lead. They should have wrapped that up, played against the Knicks, see how that series would have went. Who knows? Most likely the Knicks would have won, and the Knicks would be still in the NBA Finals as they stand today. But as I, you know, shut this thing down, all I got to pretty much say, man, you know, people say, well, why it always got to be us? What you talking about? Uh, it ain't really about that. It's just about prognosticators, uh, content creators, and TV personalities going up against, you know what I'm saying, basketball players and basketball personalities. And this basketball player named Jaylen Brown got tired of his shit because let's get to it, you know, because Stephen A. be throwing these backhand compliments, you know, on Jaylen Brown, talking about why he ain't being marketed, you know, talking about him with his intellectual mind that he has, you know, able to do, you know, work at NASA, able to do all these special things, you know. Uh, Also, you know, one of the youngest ever to be National Basketball Association, you know, NBA PA president, you know, at a very, very young age. So, you know, he got a lot of leadership qualities, right? That he's displayed on the court and off the court. And Stephen A. over here talking about why he ain't getting no, you know, no marketing opportunities, why he ain't endorsing any products. Well, it's like what May say. He don't fit the narrative. He does not fit the narrative that the J Boys and the media and the liberal media want to portray. He even said it, I think, in his rookie year. He even talked about it that he pretty much know what the NBA is here to do. That sports and politics ain't supposed to mix, but they go hand in hand. They push agendas, you know, like the LGBTQ agenda, pushed that agenda in 2020 with the BLM agenda, which was nothing but a Democrat, nothing but a Democratic shields. Hate had to come back to them, but Democratic shield. I will say this, man. Stephen A. is a Democratic shield also. He just know how to play both sides. He'll go on and give the Republicans credit when the credit is due, supposedly. And then he also going over there and co-sign the Democrats. He did talk down, you know what I'm saying, Jasmine Crockett. He did talk down Kamala Harris, which they was supposed to be talked down. I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist like Jaylen Brown to know that those two people are not equipped to be in leadership positions in politics. Okay, that's not, but Jaylen Brown though, fuck Stephen A. That's what he say. I agree with him. Fuck Stephen A. And I'm damn sure ain't no fan of the damn Boston Celtics. I hate them son bitches like I hate the Eagles. Yeah, I hate them son bitches over there. But business is business. Bullshit is bullshit. And going all over there, man, stick to the court, man. Just say, hey, man, we can't really buy, what you said far as this is your greatest season you ever played, far as probably individuals, because it individually is his best season. I mean, he was third in MVP the whole year. Could have won MVP if Jason Tatum hadn't came back. So, Jaylen Brown has lived up to what he has lived up to the contract that he signed, that $300 and something million contract. He lived up to it. So I don't even know what to tell y'all. I don't. But the backlash that Stephen A. getting from everybody, as far as Rashad McCants, as far as Matt Barnes. Now, I don't agree with the Matt Barnes situation because Matt Barnes got caught up there, kikiing and ha-ha with political figures not asking real questions. I do have to agree with Stephen A. on that. But as far as this whole thing is concerned, really, fuck Stephen A. on this one, man. We can't rock with Stephen A. on this. We don't rock with Stephen A. on a lot of motherfucking things, Paul. We don't really fuck with Stephen A. on too much, But this particular right here is big. Fuck you, Stephen A. F Stephen A. Stephen A. is a bitch right now. We agree, on certain things, but not this shit. That's all I got to pretty much say on this topic, man. But hey, keep up. Stay tuned, man. We'll be dropping something interesting every single day. Shit on TikTok, letting you know what we think about certain topics, certain things, and we definitely get down the line, get into other things, as far as political pundits, popular culture, and also sports, as I know so well. So hey, you already know who this is. It's Prince Pierre. America's Game Show hit with another one. Shit, stomping down, talking shit in America's Game pulpit.